Hi, my name is Tessa Klein, and I am so excited to be leading this next class, Classical versus Contemporary Plays. We are going to look this session at two very different plays, Our Town by Thornton Wilder, which I imagine many of you may know, and then a wonderful play called The Wanderers by Anna Ziegler. On the surface, these plays are very different. One is from the 1930s, wildly famous, written by a man. The other is from 2018, considerably less well known, written by a woman. But something that I am really excited to discover over the course of these sessions is, what do these shows have in common? What questions are they asking that are the same, that are similar, that are different? And how are these questions and the messages or whatever we learn from these shows relevant to each of our own lives? Questions like, who are we allowed to love? What does it mean to be a part of the community? What do we owe to our communities? And I think ultimately, how should we live our lives? We will read scenes from these plays, we will argue about the scenes from these plays, we'll agree and disagree in infinite measure over what we think is the same and different and our opinions. And I think personally that's one of the most fun things about theater, is seeing a play and then pulling it apart afterwards, comparing your opinion to that of your neighbor. So I'm very eager and excited to do that with all of you. I have been teaching with Educational Theater Company, leading their Creative Age class for the past 3 years. For anyone who doesn't know, Educational Theater Company is a phenomenal not-for-profit based in Arlington. They have students of all ages, but the Creative Age class focuses specifically on providing quality, continuing, engaging arts education for adults over 55. And I'm also a performer. I'm an actress here in DC. I've worked all over the DMV. Before I was here, I was in New York for about a decade, doing Broadway, off-Broadway, commercials, all that different stuff. And I'm just delighted to meet all of you and to figure out what we're all going to learn from looking at these two, I think, quite remarkable pieces of theater side by side. We begin in person on April 8th, and I can't wait to meet you all. Thank you.